Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Lindsay and I am a fashion, lifestyle, beauty blogger, influencer, content creator over on Instagram, TikTok. I also have a website, wifewiththebudget.com, and then a Pinterest, Wife with the Budget. I will put the links to all of that in the description below. Today I am just going to be doing a no foundation makeup look for summer. The lighting just changed in here. The sun came out. But this is the makeup look we're going for. Super natural, kind of like a no makeup look. So yeah, keep watching. All right, let's get into it. I'm exhausted. It's Monday. It is 9:51 a.m. I've been going since about 6:30 this morning. But I'm excited to make this little tutorial because this is what I've been doing lately, and I feel like it's really helpful if you want like a lighter no foundation routine. So the first thing I'm actually going to do is start with hydrating and moisturizing my face. I've already done my skincare about an hour ago. As you can see, you can kind of see the moisturizer still, but I'm going to go in with the Tarte water cream. If you watched any of my videos before or follow me on Instagram, you know how much I am obsessed with this stuff. Ada just shook the camera. She laid down. But it comes with this little like spatula type thing, so you can just get the perfect amount. And then I just go in and scoop some, not too much, kind of like a little pea size amount, I guess. And then just put it all over, and this just makes my makeup application so much smoother. My makeup just sets better because my face is just extra hydrated. I feel like this is just the absolute perfect base for any makeup application. Okay, next I'm going to go in with the Tula Glow and Get It Cooling Eye Brightening Balm. This is just going to help wake up my eyes. I already applied eye cream whenever I did my skincare. I really just love the feeling of this on my eyes, and I like to do it while that water cream is kind of like settling in before I do primer, just to add an extra little oomph. This does have caffeine in it, so I feel like it does actually like wake your eyes up a little bit. And I honestly just really love it. I've been using it for years. Okay, so now for primer, I'm going to go in with the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip, another one that I've been using for a while. This is my second tube of it, and I'm about halfway done with it, I think. If you guys have any other primer recommendations, feel free to let me know in the comments. I absolutely love this one, but I'm always open to trying new ones. Since I've used this twice now, like 2 bottles, I'm totally open to trying something new, but I really do love this stuff. I feel like it just sucks my makeup in and it doesn't go anywhere. And then I'm obviously breaking out. I have had the worst hormonal acne that I've had in so long. I actually started taking some hormones to try and help us get pregnant, and I'm like on them, off them, like depending on my cycle. So it has completely just terrorized my skin. It's like I feel like very insecure about it because I'm like promoting skincare, and my skin usually has been good for such a long time, but it's just, it is what it is, you know, like that's just what I'm gonna have to deal with until we figure out what's going on. But now I'm going in with this Nars Concealer. This is the color Chantilly Light 1. I could probably be using a little darker color. I just went ahead and got the lightest one, but I'm just using this like random eyeshadow brush, and I'm just getting some right here, and I'm just going to like dab it on these blemishes and then let it sit for a while. My chin is just so annoying. And whenever I have acne, I feel like it stays forever. Like, I don't just have like a pimple for a day. Like, I have a pimple for a month, and it's just so annoying. So I'm just covering up some of these red spots that I already have. And then obviously the blemishes. I had a huge breakout down here whenever I started the medicine, and it's finally going away. And that was like 2.5 months ago. So now I have all this like they're not like active pimples, it's just like redness now. So it is what it is. So yeah, I'm gonna let this kind of like sit and just like acclimate to the skin, and then meanwhile I'm gonna go wet my beauty blender, and then I'm gonna come back and blend it all in. The beauty blender I like to use is the Sonia Kashuk, I think it's from Target, and it usually comes in like a 2-pack. I don't know where the other one is, but I buy the 2-pack just because if I'm ready for a new one, I'm glad I just already have it here. So I'm gonna go wet this and I'll be right back. All right, so now this is damp. I'm just gonna go in and like lightly dab these out. I'm gonna try to tap and not smear. Oh, wrong way. Okay. The ones I want to cover up the most, I'm going to do those last. So I'm just going to let those sit there as long as possible and worry about blending these other ones in right now. These actually hurt really bad. I think these are actually from a combination of hormones and then like sweating with sunglasses on, because it's right where like my glasses hit. So I've been trying to even avoid wearing like my reading glasses just because I don't want to irritate them anymore. They're those like under the skin ones that are so painful. So that is what it looks like right now. You can still see the bumps obviously, but the redness has pretty much been covered up. So now I am going to go in with just some concealer, and I go back and forth with which one I want to use, just depending on the day. So I have this NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum. This is definitely a more lightweight concealer. It's a lot creamier and like liquidier, I would say. And then my absolute favorite full coverage concealer is the Hourglass Cosmetics. I have it in this light color and a darker color. This one I use when I'm tan, this one I use when I'm pale. I'm obviously pale right now and I'm not putting on any foundation, so I'm gonna go in with the lighter one. I don't know which one I want to use actually. I think I'm gonna do this one since I'm not going anywhere. I don't really need a full coverage concealer today. So for this NYX one, I'm just going to put it on my hand. Just 2 pumps. And then I'm going to take this, blend it in, and just do my under eye. I probably don't even need 2 pumps, honestly. I'm just going to bring it down and then across. And then I'm going to let that sit. I like to let my concealers sit for a second before I blend them in. I'm gonna go ahead and put some up here too. This I'll go ahead and blend in just to like let it acclimate to the skin a little bit better. I don't want to just go in and start smearing it out. So that just provided a little extra coverage up here where I may have any redness. And then I'm gonna go in. Again, lightly tapping, blending this out. I'm going to bring it up the eye just to kind of highlight it a little bit. I'm going to be really careful blending in this side since I just put on that other concealer. I don't want to smear it or move it. And then just excess on the eyelid. Okay. If you're looking for a good lightweight concealer, that one is absolutely perfect. And it's cheap. I think it's like $7, if that. So now you can see we're already looking better as far as redness and acne goes. So I'm just gonna let this sit for a second, because the next thing I'm gonna do actually is apply blush only. I'm not gonna do any bronzer because I'm going for that lightweight, no makeup look. You can wear this to the pool. You can wear this if you don't want to wear foundation at all. And I have a few blushes that we could use. I have this Merit blush, which is like a darker shade. It's more of like a rose color. It's called Beverly Hills. And then I have some dibs. I could do my usual one. This one I think is called either Full Deets or Spill the Tea. This one's called Full Deets for the blush. And then I have this pinkier one, which is called You Do You. That one's like way pinkier. I'll show you the difference. So this is the one that I usually go for because it's a peachier tone, and I just love peachy tones on me. And then this one I do usually use for lighter days, since it is a little bit brighter. Maybe I'll use that one today. I will use that today. This one I feel like is just too dark for me today. So what I'm going to do, I don't like applying these directly to my face. I feel like that's just way too much product wasted. I'm going to take this little oval brush by Real Techniques. I don't know what it's called. It's just a little bitty one. And I'm just going to take some on here and apply the blush this way. Starting at the apple and then kind of like working my way up. I kind of just want to give that like natural blushed look. I feel like going up right here just kind of is going to like raise the face a little bit. Give it a little lift. I am going to go ahead and apply some to the nose. It's for that natural little sunburn look, and I'll go ahead and apply some up here too. We're kind of like contouring with blush, I guess you could say. And then I am going to go ahead and use this beauty blender to kind of just make sure it's all blended into the skin and like melts into the skin really well. I'm looking over here in my mirror if you're wondering what I'm looking at. Okay. That's pretty much it for cream products right now. So now I'm gonna go in with powder. And I am gonna set my entire face with my favorite mineral powder. It is the L'Oreal True Match Mineral. I've literally been using this since I was like 15 years old. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. It is an Amazon subscription because that is like the only place I can guarantee I'll find it. And I'm using the color Natural Ivory. I'm almost out of this stuff. I always have backup on deck. Again, Amazon subscription. So how I like to apply it, I use this really, really old powder canister thing. And I just like use the lid of this and I shake this up and then kind of like put it into the lid, and then I'm gonna like dump it in here. So I have all the product right here, and now I have all the product in here. And then I'm just going to use this fluffy brush, also by Real Techniques. Swirl it around, dust the excess off, and then just start blending all over the face. I always start at the bottom and work my way up. And I kind of like just go really lightly because I don't want it to look cakey. I don't want it to look powdery. I just want it to look like my skin. So. When I say like I have used this since I was 15, I have literally used this since I was 15. Almost every single day. I'm probably the only reason it's still available. I didn't blend out one of the things very well. What is this like shadow cast that is happening? It looks like I have lines on my face, but I promise I don't. I think it's just, I have this light right here. I think it's just giving like a weird cast. So yeah, just blending this out. This color Natural Ivory pretty much matches my natural skin tone very well. I also use Natural Ivory Nude Beige. It's a darker, more of like a tan. You can tell. You probably can't tell. It's a darker, warmer color. I would use that if I'm like really tan. Like if I actually went and got a spray tan. I think I usually use that for like weddings. Like when I go get like a real spray tan, I'll usually it's for weddings and I'll use that one. Just so my face isn't like white when the rest of my body is like brown. So now I'm gonna go in with blush, powdered blush. I just use the Milani. This is the Luminoso Baked Powder Blush. Also love this. It has the slightest shimmer to it, but not really, and it is that peachy tone. This matches my Dibs almost perfectly, which is probably why I love it so much. Like, look at that. It's almost the exact same color. Love, love, love. If you love peachy tone blushes, get this one. It is so good, and it's Milani, so it's like $6. Don't know where this brush is from. I should probably get like a brush set. I'm just like a creature of habit. But I just dab, start, and just like buff up. Going up here like we did with the cream, just to kind of, I guess, contour. Oh, my stomach is growling. I got my H-E-B order in today and I forgot to order breakfast things, but I do have cereal and milk, so I may go eat some cereal after this. I do generally practice like intermittent fasting, but I also listen to my body, and if my stomach's growling, then that means I'm hungry. Why did the power just go out? That was the most random. That was so weird. I don't know why the power just went out. Turn this back on. Turn this back on. Like everything. That was so weird. It wasn't just in here too. Like the AC went out. Okay. Okay. What the heck? I'm trying to get this light right. How it was. Is that how it was? Okay. Okay. Just gonna blend the brush out. I'm just applying the blush everywhere I applied the cream contour. Or the cream blush. I'm tripping. Go ahead and put some down there. Okay, next I'm just going to set my under eyes, and I really am just doing this because this powder makes it like so smooth and like it just makes it look airbrushed under there. This is the Maybelline Lasting Fix Banana Powder. Swear by this stuff too. I will say the majority of the items I use are drugstore. I do love my like expensive name brand foundations, but you guys know I love the L'Oreal too. But as far as like powder products go, drugstore works just fine for me. I'm using a dry blender, dabbing it into the lid here, and then I'm just gonna do this to kind of get the clumps and excess out, and then I'm just gonna dab under my eyes. I'm not really baking, I'm more of just like blending. I'm gonna bring it down here because I do get like lines right here. So this is just gonna help diffuse those a little bit. I wonder why the power went out. It's not raining. It must be like a, must have been a wreck where like someone hit the box, or maybe the wind blew too hard, who knows. I'm gonna go ahead and do right here because I do get oily in my T-zone. This is just gonna help keep that matte. Okay. And then next I'm going to do my eyebrows. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna kind of use like a lighter hand, just to make sure I'm not making it too much. Let me zoom in so y'all can see this a little bit better. This is what the skin looks right now. Can y'all see? Okay, good. Maybe I should zoom out a little bit. There we go. So I'm just using the Precisely My Brow by Benefit. Absolutely love this. Every time there's a Sephora sale, I stock up on this stuff because it is so good, along with the matching brow gel. And I use the shade 3.75, which is considered probably like light brown. I don't know, light medium brown. And I'm just going to go in with light strokes and kind of shape the brow. Can literally already see it shaping out. I go along the bottom and then I go along the top after. Apply a little extra emphasis at the arch where there's less hair. As you can see, this already looks so much better than this baby. And this is my good brow. Do y'all have a good brow? This is my good brow, this is my bad brow. And by bad I just mean like stubborn. And I can just, they're, you know, what do they say? They're sisters, not twins. Cousins, not sisters. Whatever they say. This one has like a lot less of an arch. A lot less hair. Oh my god, can you hear my stomach? Straight up growling. I'm gonna brush this through. Okay. I have like a busy but not too busy day today. I woke up at 6:30. Just brushing this through. It's the colored gel. Made the bed, did my devotional, 5-minute journal, went for my run at like 7 to 7:30. And then hung out with the dogs. We got a new patio built, like a patio cover built in the backyard. So I just sat out there for like 30 minutes. It's not completely done yet, but it looks so good. And it felt really good because it's usually so hot back there. That's one of the reasons we did it, is because the entire back wall of our house is windows, which is amazing, which is one of the reasons I love this house so much, is because there's so much natural light, but it gets so freaking hot in the summer. So we've been wanting to like cover the patio for a while now, but we just had to like fit it into the budget. Anyway, you can already tell the difference between like the temperature inside the house. Like yesterday was the first day it was like pretty much covered, and at like 3 to 5 o'clock is when it's usually the hottest because of the way the sun sets, and it was a good 10 degrees cooler in the house. So that's gonna be really nice for the electric bill. Okay, brows are done. I'm just gonna go in and kind of like buff everything out before I apply setting powder. So I'm using this like giant kabuki brush. You can't find it anywhere anymore. This is so old. Got it from Walmart years and years and years ago. I think it's that Eco Tools. It has that like wood handle. So I'm buffing this out. Got a little sloppy right here. Okay. Now I am going to use the Say Beauty. Stop. I could use a highlighter. I don't feel like it. I've been using this a lot lately. This is the Say Beauty Glowy Super Gel in Star Glow. And I got this as like a sample size during one of the Sephora sales. But I saw Kelly Ann, and I never really knew how to use it. But she actually just did a little like tutorial on how to use it. So I'm going to put like a pump and a half right here. And it has this really pretty glow, if y'all can tell. Just a really pretty glow. And I'm going to take the damp beauty blender, just kind of rub it, and then I'm going to use that to highlight to just give that like natural wet look. And it's true, she said you have one shot at this, and it's so true because it's so liquidy. It will take like all the powder off if you don't just like go with it. So that stopped. But you can see that. Do it on this side. You can see that. Looks so good. I need more on that side actually. I'm just gonna do like a quarter pump. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and apply some to my nose, above the eyebrow. Anywhere I would put highlighter. And then I'm just going to let this dry. And then I use do y'all have like a rag you use for all your makeup? I hate the feeling of like makeup on my hands. Like that one TikTok girl who like does that. It makes me cringe. I can't even watch her stuff. So anyway, I'm going to go in with the D-Slick setting spray. So this is like my third bottle of this, and I really love it. This is the oil control one, since I am oily skinned. But I am going to try the Milk Makeup setting spray next. I've just heard it's like absolutely amazing. Your makeup does not move. So I'm going to try that next. So I'm going to do this, shake it up. But I have been using that for a while, and I really love it. Just gonna air out, like air fan. What was I saying before the power and all that drama happened? Oh, what I have to do today. I'm just recording a bunch of TikToks today. Today's Monday, so it's usually my admin day. So I'm basically spending the morning like working on like visual stuff, like TikToks and stuff like that. And then I'm gonna spend the afternoon doing like email outreach. I have a ton of brands I want to reach out to since it is almost like the end of July. I'm gonna start pitching for holiday campaigns, and then what else did I have to do? Oh, make some graphics like bestsellers. I have a blog post that I'm writing this week, like summer sandals I'm loving. I'm gonna do that. Film some TikTok hauls. I just have all my like Prime orders back here, and then like my Nordstrom sale finds back here. So I'm making TikToks doing like unboxings of all that today. So my stomach is growling, y'all. Okay, so now that this is pretty much set in, I'm just gonna take this and like really press it in there. I have to sneeze. I'm done. Am I done? Okay. I'm done now. I don't just sneeze once. I'm going to use this eyelash curler, curl my eyelashes. I put hot air on it. I don't know if that's real. I saw my mom do it when I was a kid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This Curls my eyelashes so good. This is just like from the checkout line at Macy's. I just grabbed it. But I like how it has these like a comb in there. This eye is shaped weird, like differently. Like this eye's almond, I guess, and this eye's like round. Y'all will never tell, but I can tell. So doing, whoa, Ada lay down. Okay. Doing my mascara and stuff is just really annoying. And like fake eyelashes don't fit me. I have to do like half lash. It's just, we don't have those quirks about our face. So I'm just gonna go in with this one today. The 3 mascaras I've been using. I've been using this YSL, guys. Okay, and I like it. It is a bitch to get off. Like, I have to use multiple like makeup wipes just to get the mascara off, and like I'll come out of the shower and it's just like everywhere still. So I like it, but it is so hard to get off. You guys probably already know my favorite combo usually is the Ilia and the Lancome primer. I'm going for a really natural look today, so I'm not going to use these. I'm just going to use the Maybelline Lash Discovery. This is super thin brush. I usually only use this on bottom lashes, but I love it for just like that no makeup look where you just want your eyelashes to look like they're already like dark, and you don't want drama. So I just kind of like blink into it. Been using this mascara for years and years and years and years. Absolutely love it. You can see just a very natural, you zoom in, very natural look. Y'all probably can't even see with me, my hand that way. Doing this eye is so annoying. I was talking to my friends about that the other day. One of my friends is like ambidextrous. She's left-handed, but she was saying how she like uses her left hand for her left eye and her right hand for her right eye, and I was like, that would be amazing because this sucks. I'm just not coordinated. And it just annoys me because like this side fans out like this how I like it, and this side I feel like just goes up because I can't get in there and like get that angle. Who's texting me? My husband. Do y'all hear that? That is my stomach. Okay. Bottom. I need to buy more of this. It's pretty much empty, I think. Supernatural lashes. Okay, time for lips. I'm just gonna do a supernatural lip. This is the NYX Nude Beige Liner. I actually need to sharpen this. Sharpen it real quick. And then I still need to do my hair. I think I'm just gonna like round brush it. And then I'm gonna use the Tarte Awake Lip Mask. It's pretty much the same thing as Lash. It just has like an actual tint to it. Just gonna line. Kind of just gives that little like contour. I usually go like thicker in the middle and then like thinner on the sides. See, it just has like an actual tint to it. Just gonna take something like this. Just kind of blend it all out. You do not need a lot. It's just super natural. It's like a 90s lip almost. And that's pretty much it, you guys. For my no foundation makeup look. Super natural. Lasts pretty much all day, you know, depending on the humidity or whatever. Hair looks crazy, but I'm about to go air dry it, or blow dry it, air dry it. I'm gonna go blow dry it and then start my day. So thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful to you. I will list all the products in the description below, and then come back soon. I'm gonna try to do videos every week, so come back soon.